So, Ball and Pursuit have just released their first original song in a while, holding on to that hate. Um, and it's a pretty nice song. It's very different for them, very different sort of song, which I think is represented really well from that beginning piano you hear, which is not common for a Ball and Pursuit song, and it sounds really good on it. It's quite a nice little sound for that. First off, as soon as it starts, you hear Jarrett's vocal, which sounds really good on this. I've always loved his vocal. His Texan accent on a pop punk song always sounds really cool. I really like his voice. And here, the production is really, really good. Like, it's really clear and crisp. I know, obviously, there's a lot of people who don't really like production on pop punk songs, but I think people like Jared Reddick, it sounds great. Especially with this one, it sounds quite close in the mix. You can hear it, and it's a really nice sound. People like Lolo as well. I really like her whole voice. Sometimes is powered by the vocal effects, the vocal production. And it sounds really, really good. I quite like it. You know, a lot of people can be a bit snooty about it, but I quite like it, to be honest. And Simple Plan have been doing it for a while now. I really like on their voice too. On Pierre's voice, it sounds brilliant. So I love that production. It works so well on Jared's voice, and it works really well here. As with any Ball and Pursuit song, you've got a really catchy chorus. It's a classic Ball and Pursuit melody, really sticks in the head, and the guitar sound great on that. You've also got the classic Ball and Pursuit humour in there. As the line is, "There's a hole in my heart, does that mean I'm wholehearted?" And I have to admit, I totally stole that line from Extreme. Now, I don't really know Extreme songs that well, but that's not the lyric. That's lyric or plays. But in the vocal, background vocal, you hear Rob go, "Who farted?" after he says, "wholehearted." So, classic Ball and Pursuit humour there, as always, really infantile but funny. And that's the sort of thing Ball and Pursuit always do, and do well as well. Quintessential Ball and Pursuit stuff right there. There's a nice message in there of when you have so much hate inside of you, and you've got so much to say about somebody else, you're actually stopping yourself from being happy. So I think that's a good message there. Very Ball and Pursuit message, modern Ball and Pursuit message. And I feel it's pretty indicative of the way Jarrett actually feels, because let's say someone says something mean in the comments on TikTok or Twitter or Instagram, somewhere like this, you will often see him reply. Like, let's say someone insults his weight, for example, someone might say something and he will often reply. So I do feel like this is somewhat personal to him. So, good on him for making a song about it. I think there is and I'm not sure, I'm not particularly sure, because it might not be, but I think there is a drum machine at the beginning. I'm not sure, I'm not definite, but it does sound like it, and I don't know why they would use a drum machine if they have. Obviously, they've got Kerrang, so I don't know if they would. But maybe they did, maybe just for the sound they wanted that. Also, I did see that it charted on Kerrang. It was like some number 9 on Kerrang radio, something like this. I should have that a bit more fact checked, and maybe I'll put it in here. But yeah, I think good on them. But it's a good song, so you can see why. Overall, it's a very catchy Ball and Pursuit song. Good message. You've got your classic Ball and Pursuit elements with your humour in there, and the pre-chorus as well, and the chorus. Very Ball and Pursuit. But then also a few new things in there with that piano melody at the start, which is really cool. Or keys, at the very least. Very good. Very good song, I'd say, by Ball and Pursuit. The first original song it feels in a while. That's holding on to that hate by Ball and Pursuit.